Okay. Hello. I was just getting my tea. Been watching the new season of Heartstopper after I binged Good Omens on last week. It's like all the new stuff is coming out and then it is over and I've finished it and that's like, no, now I have nothing more to watch. But hey, it's all good stuff. I'll just watch season 1 again. Anyway, today we are going to pick back up with Frank and Drake. Thank you very much to the publisher for a copy of this game for streaming purposes. Yeah, this came out 20th of July, so a couple of weeks ago now. We did play it. Last week, the new Abnormals game. We love Abnormals. They did stay, which I absolutely adored back in 2018, and I can't believe it's been that long since, you know. But yeah, so we've got Frank, who we think is Frankenstein, possibly been revived from the dead. Not sure if he's made up of multiple people, but definitely some sort of resurrection thing going on. And then Drake, who's clearly a vampire. Maybe Dracula. So we picked up some collectibles just from our first playthrough, and we're going to continue. We are about halfway through, based on days. We got to the end of day 3, so we're picking up in day 4. Basically, Frank is the daytime person, Drake is the nighttime person, and it's all very cool. There we go, day 4. See? Told you. And there's a puppy. So, point and click with puzzles and story. Now you feel like you can't go on, but we're so close, can't you sense it too? I'm here with you, helping you every step of the way. You're not alone. He's basically been alive for a year without any memories, but now he's getting like flashbacks of things. Also, someone sent him like a weird orange pill in the did we not do a post-it note? I need to save as much energy as I can. Each morning I feel worse than the day before. What's happening to my body? The more I seem to remember, the weaker I feel. Why? Oh, maybe memories are bad. Yeah. Interesting. Weird orange pill that like made us like pass out and gave everyone weird hallucinations. So we're doing some investigation. So Linda has serious suspicions about Audrey, and I'm sure that the other stolen body from Sophia's funeral home is Patrick from 1B. For peace of mind, I should go to the farmer's market and ask Patrick about this. Spores took away the funeral home from Sophia and her husband and kept popping up at Linda's investigation. That company is not very far from here. I should check it out and follow my gut feeling. I can't remember what I decided at the end of the last stream. I thought we were going to the pawn shop. But we've got the farmer's market or Sporos. I think secret organization. Because that's not dangerous at all. Yes, so it has a little flowchart. So this is our choices. You can see. Well, I mean, it's not technically a flowchart. It's just showing our choices. So at the end, hopefully it'll like I can take a screenshot of the choices that we've made. Maybe I can do that going into day 6, just so I can, you know, remember. Obviously, this is recorded, but for future playthroughs, because there are 6 different endings. And the interaction between the two is obviously going to be important, because I don't think there are 6 paths through this. And day 6 obviously does not have any choices visible. But I think the relationship, kind of like with Stay, where the amount of times that the amount of time that you had left the guy alone counted towards which ending you got. Oh, I kind of wanted to be in my notepad still. Oh, well, I exited out, so we made our choice, but... now we can look at the post-it note. I rate it at the end of the day. Oh, okay. This is the rotoscope art, which is interesting. Oh, I fed back to the devs about how the diary text was kind of small and they should add these little eyes in. And they said it was trickier because of how the diary populates, but they would look into it. And also apparently I was just bad at the TV puzzle, but hey, it was good that we could reload that checkpoint. But anyway, good morning, Frank. You fixed my old binoculars. You're an angel. Thank you so much. Got it from an auction a long time ago, and I'm glad it's having a second chance in life. I've been meaning to ask you something for a while, and I guess this is the right time. Yesterday was my day off, and I got to enjoy a new auction down by the docks, but now I have to make space for the new old stuff at home. Do you know by any chance if James from 1A would be interested in vintage stuff from auctions? I don't want to bother him with something he's not interested in. Are you interested? Here's my direct phone number from work, just in case. Linda. P.S. By the way, yesterday on the way to work I heard a loud argument coming from 1B. We should be aware if something's wrong with them. When it comes to the possibility of violence, it's our duty as good neighbours not to turn our backs and carry on. Damn it, we should have gone to the farmer's market. And then that's the phone number. Excellent. Oh, we should see if there's anything on the back. No, it doesn't. Okay. But anyway, we're going to go and investigate the secret society. I can go to the farmer's market next time I play this. Save icons under my thing. Dan and Milo! It's Dan and Milo! In an alternate universe, we get to pet the dog! Yay! You came in at the perfect time. Sorry for being a bit away, but I'm struggling with a lot of problems and an increasingly debilitating body. I'll do my best to make it up to you, buddy. I hope him getting his memory back doesn't mean that he dies. That would be bad. Ah, to pet the dog. You always had this dog then? What? I've raised you since you were a little puppy? Doesn't change a bit, despite not remembering much else. I felt like I always loved you the minute I saw you a year ago. Thank you for loving me unconditionally, my two-legged mutt. Aww. So cute. The flashes are coming at amazing speed and frequency. I must go to the Sporos building and see if it sparks something in me. But yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, the puppy. How are you doing, Dan? If you're interested in trading vintage stuff from the auction, give me a ring. Your label from 2A. This was a really bad idea. Why in the world would they let me in? Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. This was a good idea after all. I'm hugging and saying goodbye to the woman in the mirror. She was part of my life and it felt like a really important part of it. And it was Aubrey next to that van. Why didn't she ever tell me that she knew me from before? Okay. Aubrey is the neighbour, I think. I'm very bad at remembering names. The one who sows the good seed is the son of man. Matthew 13:37. Sure. Someone thinks highly of himself. It's not important who you were. You're one of us now, and you're our only hope for a second chance of life. The answer is Dorothea. Oops. Find the seeds from the last Boros endeavor. Find the entrance to our Genesis. That doesn't sound cryptic at all. Where did she go? The Brawn Arc. A seed, the link between the past and future, the beginning and the end, the maker and the unmaker of civilizations, a force of change that holds within its tiny self a world of life. The loss of a unique seed is as irreversible as the extinction of any other form of life. The Brawn Arc, the seed vault, the ultimate insurance policy for the world's food supply, working to offer options to future generations on how to deal with climate change and population growth. Though obviously if, you know, oops. Got to mute my browser. If we destroy the planet first, then no seeds are going to grow. But yeah, how are you doing, Dan? This is huge. What on earth? Where will I begin? Besides, I'm not feeling good. Need to get wherever I have to ASAP. Okay. Tam shop. Those who... The Ars Moriendi shop. Those who seek the strange and unusual Nine Devils Lane. I like it because it has cute art. This is huge. Okay. Project 2. Japan. Papua New Guinea. Somalia. Not important who you were, you're one of us now. Oh, okay. That's the same thing. Oh, right. The answer, oh, right, okay. We need some keys. The answer is Dorothea. A-D-E... Grinding leaf speed heap. Tempted to switch to something else, okay? Okay, so... D-O... Dorothea. Right. We found secret passageway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel sick. I feel like I'm going to... Whoa. Faint. Quite inelegantly. Oh, you started Arcade Paris today and got your 5th RTDL 10th bingo score. Nice. And now you're grinding need speed heat. Cool. That's odd. No post-its from Frank. I wonder if everything's okay with him. Should I? Yes. Check room. Should I go to where the hotel? Hobo said. Ambrosia Park. Should I mind my own business and start looking for a new job? Okay, let's just check. No, I think there was nothing else there. Okay, so... I want to go rescue the girl. Look at a little pile of mud. I wasn't really paying attention to what was on the desk. But ask for forgiveness and permission. There's not that many floors in this hotel. Maybe I could try from the rooftop and avoid the entrance and make up excuses. I can hear the neon. I was never good at lying, although I'm very good at being lied to. I can hear the neon. God, that is hideous. Reminds me of a friend. Let's hope it's not occupied. Nothing clear. Exactly 1 minute to try and open the door. Let's see if the hair clip thing actually works. Excellent. It was a case of, I knew probably what it was, but trying to figure out how to do that with that thing was hard. Behind the wardrobe. It's kind of satisfying. Don't know if there's anything else on him. Ah, there we go. Day 1, they locked me up. The only thing I know is that I'm in a hotel room. I used to pass by this tiny hotel on the way to work. I screamed and knocked on the door for hours, but no one came to help me. I'm all alone. They come to check on me every 20 minutes. I'll try and leave all the short notes I can. Day 2, there's this blonde woman with a strange necklace that brings my meals. She told me I'd be taken to a safe and good place in no time, and this is for my own safety. No one would understand where I came from, and I'd be treated like a lunatic. I'm not crazy. I died, and they brought me back to life. Day 3, I have to write down my truth in order to stay mentally sane. I was a hairdresser, pretty good one with my own clients, my own business and many faithful clients. I died in a funky accident where I broke my neck. I can still hear the cracking sound when I turn my head down. They weren't able to fix that. Day 5, I remember when I woke. I was inside sort of a claustrophobic chamber with a little glass window and it was freezing. Looking out, I could see what appeared to be a lab, like from one of those sci-fi movies. There were others like me kept in chambers, but they were asleep or still dead. On one of the charts below a chamber was written something. Dorothea. Day 6. My body's starting to collapse. My teeth are falling out, and so is my hair. I'm leaving it with the notes as evidence. Sorry it's gross, but maybe you can check the DNA or run some kind of tests that prove I'm telling the truth. I'm a real rotten flesh and blood Frankenstein's monster. Day 7. I heard whispers from outside my door. I heard them say that Doro 77 was being taken to room 47 of the psychiatric hospital in a couple of days. I came to several conclusions. There are others like me being held on this floor, maybe the entire hotel. And then they call us Doro and we're numbered. There's at least 77 of us, but by the state I'm in, we don't last that long. They probably stop when one of us survives and probably lives forever. Day 8. Had a bad nightmare of bad night of nightmares and chills. Dreamt of being taken away through this huge and dark tunnel coming out through a secret door in what appeared to be a huge bank or something. Been taken by that brunette woman to a black van parked outside of a huge building. Still managed to see the name of the company, Sporus, so I guess they deal with other stuff besides harmless seeds. Truth and hair. Excellent, now we can accept. I was trying to select that. It was a little bit difficult. Damn, this is batshit crazy. Do I have anything better to do with my time? I don't think so, so I'm following this lead, and tomorrow I'll be doing a little visit to Sporus and checking some seeds. Going home, and tomorrow I'll head to Sporus. There's always a way to enter without being noticed. That neon sign is horrifically noisy. Conversations with Mother, Part 4. Secrets had an immense attraction to him because he never could keep one, and he enjoyed the sort of unhallowed thrill he experienced when he went and told another animal after having faithfully promised not to. Wind in the willows. It's getting stranger than ever. I don't have the mind nor the spirit to write extensively of what's happening or what I'm discovering. I must first understand it before I can explain it here. Oh, almost forgot to mention that Frank's not home. I wonder if he's sleeping at a friend's house or something. Could have warned me at least. Even though I don't fully understand what's happening, I still have this feeling that I'm after something bigger than myself. There's a chance I might uncover some dreadful secrets this town is hiding. Just the thought that I can actually help people is the most soothing sensation I've ever experienced. Though I might not be safe any longer. If this is the last time I write to you, it's because we'll be together again. I love you, Mum. No comment, too sad. But we're hopefully gonna, bits and parts of soul. A hotel isn't like a home, but it's better than being a house guest. Willing feather. Get that. I'm hoping we're gonna find Frank before he dies. Otherwise this is gonna have a very sad ending. I don't want a sad ending. Day 5. Okay, maybe this will be a short stream. Okay with that. I'm tired. Wow, okay. We should probably feed the dog. To feed the puppy again! Hello, little fella. Are you hungry? Frank didn't give you dinner? That's strange. No. I didn't, but there's no note from him. I didn't read his note. Can't hear him. Have to enter his room to check if he's okay. Thank the little elves and fairy of Oriole City. The guy just spent the night out. I was already imagining the bureaucracy of it all. Harold, do you know that though? Book about Somalia, so that necklace I found belongs to Frank. Stupid of me. I'm leaving it here. When did we, what, the necklace, did we find a necklace? Where did we find a necklace? Sorry, I have a memory like a sieve sometimes. It's quite annoying. Okay, according to the notes I found hidden in the hotel room, Sporus is the place to go. Okay, can We don't have a choice. We're going there. Off we go into the dangerous world of the big corporate man. Interesting way of traveling. Oh, the Greek revival. The chaste columns and pediments and rigid symmetry of it all have to warn us that we're entering the Temple of Seeds. Strange choice of building for a seed company. The size of that ego. Or not, really? So much space for seeds. People are that desperate to have at their disposal. 1,000 types of bananas? They wouldn't last one day on my diet. They forgot to close the door, or they're making it easier for me. What kind of them? No, we're going to discover Frank. Because we know what he looks like. Now, Frank knows what Drake will look like. Aww. Friend-shaped. Yay, we get a relationship thing. Relationship is housemates. Our bond increased. Excellent. Don't speak. Save your energy. Your heart is very weak. You don't know me, but I know you. Let's get out of here. Interesting. Rothea project. Oh, we are Doro 98? Possibly? 98, 86, something like that. Let's put him in this bed and go get some help because the guy won't last long. It's our only chance. So weak, but so heavy, goddammit. These people are dead. They are corpses, no heartbeat, no nothing. Why are they being kept in these chambers? This one's alive. It's the same irregular heartbeat Frank has, which is a really strange coincidence. Project Dorothea, possible match. Bleeding tree sap. Hang on. Bleeding tree sap. Location: Matobo National Park, Zimbabwe. Legend: it was said that the bloody sap can cause blood diseases of all kinds, even longevity besides being resistant to fire. Testing 6 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea's file. Ah, Dorothea. Okay. 1 to 20. Results no match. Possible match: Dabkadante. Location: Hafan, Somalia. Legend. I think actually I've gone backwards. Let's read this in order. Project Dorothea. This is a fail one. Possible match: Three Witches' Heart. Location: Isle of Corvo, Azores. Legend: it was said that this fungus suffered a strange mutation in this location, making it triple and curing all kinds of diseases and guaranteeing longevity. Testing 9 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea's files. Doro 21 to 35. Result no match, but it's an integral part of our technology used in the creation of the reenactor. A little success. There's a cute flower. Possible match: Silphium. Location: Shahat, Libya. Legend: a species from classical antiquity considered extinct and highly debated. It was said that it cured all kinds of illnesses, and some even related it to immortality. We found a small batch of what appears to be silphium in an oasis desert. Testing 10 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea files. Doro 36 to 45. Result no match. Possible match. Bleeding eye fungus. Locations at Matthew Island, Alaska. Bleeding eye fungus does not sound good. Legend. A curious variation, Hydnelium pecci, was found in an inhabited island in Alaska. Variation is not poisonous, and the legend says that the only man who lived on the island for a few months tried it out of curiosity and boredom and got to live till he was 170 years old. Testing 10 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea's files. 36 through 45. Result no match. Fail. Possible match. Deep red cloudberry. Location Greenland. Legend. Type of cloudberry with our discovery of sanguine H13 was found in tundra in the Arctic. They only last 2 days ripe and usually rot or get eaten by the polar foxes who can get there. It's rumored that some polar foxes whose life expectancy in the wild doesn't exceed 4 years came to live more than 40 years. Testing 12 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea's files. Doro 46 through 69. Match. Fail. Project Dorothea. Possible match. Gelidium bloody lung pipes. Location Fiordland, New Zealand. Legend: a strange mutation occurred in this rare endemic red algae, making its tentacles release a red liquid during 3 days that taint part of the ocean with such red that it looks like a shark attack or some sort of slaughtering occurred at the spot. Testing 14 months. Detailed information is kept in Project Dorothea's files. Doro 70 through 85. So it was 86 on the back of his neck, which is really hard font to read. Okay, possible match. Dabkadante. Location Hafan, Somalia. Legend: in the year 1939, right before the start of the Second World War, the workers of the Italian Hafan salt factory, called Dante Saline at the time, discovered on a strange night a small deposit of red salt inside one of their main salt evaporation plants. Considered contamination, it was thrown away, but the natives sensed there was something special about it and took it with them. That small village of 15 people are said to have mixed it with their food and lived today as immortals. We found the hidden village. It will work, and I found a way to bring Amber to me. She will give me back the salt. Testing. No testing. Result stolen. Under investigation. Oh, Amber must be the lady. Doro. That we're seeing. Doro from Dorothea, an homage to the mother who supposedly died giving birth alone in the Black Forest. Father unknown, but probably not human. Doro cycle. First step. To retrieve a recent body of non-violent death, an impeccable corpse aged 25 to 35. Providers: Pearly Gates Funeral Home and all Orioles City Cemeteries. Manual 2. Second step. Go through the procedure thoroughly explained in manuals 3 to 13 and put the body in one of our best creations, the Brawn Cryo Chamber, which hopefully will be sold around the world, patent pending. Third step. Wait for a period of 1 to 3 months until it starts to show vital signals. Manual 14. Fourth step. Oops. First, seconds, thirds, fourths. Oops. Bit of a typo there, but I think it's funny. Go through the procedure thoroughly explained in manuals 15 to 18. Fifth step. After approximately 48 hours, the Doro will awaken. Immediately print the tattoo in order to keep in record the number and control the time of awakening versus physical degrading. Sixth step. Once awakened, confirm that the biographical and episodic memory is completely erased. In case of Doro PMA, Doro premature memory awakening, send the subject to Oriole City Hotel for quarantine and prepare all the documentation for transfer to aisle 23 of Oriole City Psychiatric Hospital, where they won't live longer than 2 weeks due to a body overload. Manual 19 details how to dispose of a Doro. If the biographical and episodic memory is completely erased, proceed with the testing of the element being studied at that moment. The manuals related to the sample and testing are archived in Project X, according to the sample's country of origin. Seventh step. In case of failure, execute the same process used for Doro PMA, explained in the previous step. Impossible to save our subject with our discovery alone. His blood lost all his power. He needs new blood like his. Blood of his blood. Is Frankenstein a vampire too? I'm getting out of here and reporting to the authorities what's being done inside the guts of Oriole City and right under their noses. Hi, Ray. Hi, Ray. Ugh. Of course, being invited out. I doubt they're sending me back to the surface without retaliation for finding this place and their dirty secret. Okay. Find the center of the maze. Okay. The twin twisted mind behind that lab seems to like playing games. Me too. Excuse me. I don't think we wanted to leave him there. I think that was bad. Day 6. We're on day 6 already. Okay, so this second half is a lot shorter than I expected. How are you doing, Ray? Jump this. But this time I'm willing to play this game. Okay, is that like instructions? So northeast, southwest, northwest, east, northwest. I don't know. Vicky. I don't know, or maybe it was the gates that were like showing me the way to the center. Do I need to collect the gates or something? I don't know. So that would be northwest. I need to find all the statues. Snake is northeast. Slash. It's north. Some sort of flying pig. Ah. Wolf Putting. It's already marked. How's everyone doing? West. How is everyone doing? Southwest. You're old. Too many birthdays. Oh dear. It's your birthday. Out of curiosity. Do I know? Put it in my calendar. Not in my calendar. But anyway, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Oops. Oh no, you've had 3 birthdays in a week. Not your own then. Fair enough. 29th of April. I should add it. Can't spell birthday. Every year, Ray's birthday. It's in my calendar now. Well, very belated happy birthday if I didn't say happy birthday. South. This is August now. You don't remember your birthday? Okay, very nice. Oh well, east. I should hydrate and stretch, indeed. Oh, I stretched during a meeting today after spending like the entire afternoon in meetings. My spine cracked. Stretching off screen, right? Oh. My neck hurts. Oh, my tea is warm. Yeah, I have no idea how old I am. Yeah, I stopped counting how old I was a while ago. I remember what my birthday is, but as how old I am, I don't know. Right, now I found everything. Now I can go to the center of the maze. Yay, it's now open. Excellent. Oh, and I got a bloop. Maze. You've reached the center of the maze. Can someone please turn the lights on? Oh, hello. You? Why could I hear you even though you're not talking? Where do you know me from? Huh? People from the painting. Medusa bottle from whom? The woman ghost was telling the truth. Seed company. Dorothea. No, who are you? It's that guy in every pub ever. Okay. It looks dead. We've been together for the past 6 days. We've met in various shapes and manners, and our bond goes beyond just our latest encounter. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Dolpheus Braun. That's a really hard font to read. What do you want from me? He looks dead. You know when they say a child can suck the life out of you? The moment you were conceived, my immortality was replaced by the certainty of death. That's how it works with us. Once you have an offspring, you become mortal. Oh. I mean, sure. I'm dying and all I need is 1 pint of your blood to grant me more time to retrieve what was stolen from me. Sure. If that was the case, then I went to university at like 2 years old or something. No. 3 years old. I gave her a second chance, a chance to be part of something bigger than her. A chance even for a short time, I'm a bright button, to settle things she hadn't time. Settle things she hadn't time to. Time to in her past life. Right. Yeah, but I went to uni to do law and French, so you know. When they are reborn, they don't have most of their memories at the beginning, but once they start to remember, they start to die again. Process I could circumvent if I had a bit more time. Before you say something judgmental, they were already dead. I doubt any of them would have said no to such an extraordinary opportunity. My father? Fighting my blood, dying. Starts using dead people. Reborn for a short and shitty life. Too afraid to die. If you only feed from blood, what's your interest in seeds? I think the other question was about the girl, but yeah. I feel that you and I are both rare seeds that need protection and preservation. We're unique, can make the world a better place. Lunatic. What are you doing in that underground lab? Oops. Spent the last 50 years trying to reverse the aging process, to get my immortality back. I was almost there when your roommate's girlfriend stole my last hope. Immortal life is more than enough for simple creatures like humans. But I'm unique. We're unique. I've lived through centuries, gathered unimaginable knowledge that could change the world, and because of one mistake, I lost it all. It's not fair. Consequences! The same process that your roommate, now called Frank, went through. I have to send help right away. The poor man is dying. My bond with Frank is neutral. Frank is alive because of what I did in that lab. He died because his girlfriend made him an accomplice to her plan. You should thank me for giving him a second chance. I'm not saying that in jest, Drake. My time is running out. What will it be? Will you help me? A pint of your blood means nothing to you, but everything to me. I don't trust him. Sorry, I wish I had known you better. You're a fool just like your mother. I would have taken your blood the same day I took you. I should have taken your blood the same day I took your mother's life. Oh, I'm sorry, you're on fire. Oh, where'd he go? Oh dear. Oops. "21 days later. Ending 3.
I'm finally letting myself return to the memory of that night, to the fact that my father tried to kill me, to my choice of not saving him, to my luck of being saved by my roommate. So many things to process. So many changes to digest and a new life ahead of me. I'm excited. I'm nervous. And I'm sad.
Roommate saved me.
I'm sad that my mother isn't here. I'm sad for the old me who never told her how grateful I was for everything she did for me. Now all I can do is grieve how regretful I am for never telling her that I loved her. For never even making her feel loved at all.
There's a Ouija board on that one.
Upon reflecting on these failures, I vowed to never waste another opportunity to express how I feel to the people I care about. I owe my life to Frank and Amber.
There's another Ouija board on there.
I'll do anything in my power to be there for them whenever they need me. I will be grateful for every moment we share together on this earth. That's the gratitude I want to show everyone I welcome into my new life. I have a cockatoo now, Jerry. My blood issue is under control. I let a close circle of friends in on my secret, so I have people I trust watching my back. And I know they won't let me down. I got a new job at a great little diner, and I'm loving it. Frank's fully recovered and is doing great. The mix of my blood with that red salt Amber gave him made some changes to his body that he's still adjusting to. But, that's not my story to tell. All my father's properties were seized by the city and will be given a new life and purpose, turning bad memories into new beginnings. Dolphus left a 200-year legacy of hatred, cruelty, and pain. If I have 200 years, perhaps even eternity, to be the author of my own fate, I must do my best to build a legacy of love, humility, and forgiveness.
I probably could have got an
To make
ending the
my
first time I
mother
played this.
co-member.
If I'd have done another hour. Yeah. But I'd done another hour, I could have got an ending. I feel like I got the best ending. Clearly. Because, you know, Frank's with his girlfriend and underdog, and Drake is in 3A with the burb. That means the old lady died, but I mean she was old. So it's not quite sad. I suppose that we didn't find the sister, but I like these credits. Ding. Thank you. Endings. Which we can play. So who lives here? See, look. Drake and Frank. And we got Amber. So, yes, this is missing remembrance of the old lady. And then Aubrey Winters. And we picked up out of the fire. So if I do continue, where does it go back to? Oh no, it literally just replays the credits. Okay, we're playing the credits again. I know I've just done an hour. I'm very tempted to just end it here. Because I have a wee bit of a headache. And I said I was going to do a part 2. I did not realise it was only going to take an hour. I thought, oh, day 3? We're halfway through. No. Yeah. I think I will. We're just going to watch the credits again because they're very cool. And I'll probably turn it down a wee bit. But yeah, I mean, I will do other playthroughs, but I think on stream, I feel it was a tiny... I didn't realise that it was Frank that had saved us. I thought the old guy just sat on fire, but maybe Frank set him on fire. I mean, I'm definitely up for setting people on fire when they're bad guys. But yeah, it's like, oh, I'm your dad, I'm your father, and then, oops, I'm dead, and then end. Fade to black. Yeah, I will play more endings on my own. That was Frank and Drake. We got ending 3. I think that was short and sweet. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So yeah, we're gonna end here. Just, you know, we had. It's just, I didn't. We had our bingo game, genre bingo on Tuesday, short stream today. There's no stream on Saturday. I'll be back with the Moida part of Danganronpa Chapter 4 on Sunday at 3. And then next week we'll have more streams. Just the numbers have been very down. Sometimes it just feels like no one's watching, so I mean, we can raid. Stagorilla's playing a door. And Stagorilla's raided us before, so we'll go raid them then. But yeah, so I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thanks for watching. Thank you again to Stride PR and Chorus Worldwide for the code for Frank and Drake, and thanks to Abnormals for producing an awesome game. Really enjoyed it. Go buy it. It's available now. There's also a link there, which I should have posted before. Anyway, see you Sunday.